AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe. Oh my God. Oh my God. Good job, Knickerbockers. Good job.
The Knicks with Reggie Miller on the microphone playing the Indiana Pacers Game 1 Eastern Conference Finals, 2025 Eastern Conference Finals. Ladies and gentlemen, choked the game away. Tyrese Halliburton with the craziest last ending shot since Kawhi Leonard, this side of Kawhi Leonard against the 76ers when they won a championship. Halliburton ties the game in regulation, does the damn choke symbol, and the fucking Knicks lose to the Indiana Pacers 138-135. Blow game 1. Beyond blow, an embarrassing loss by the New York Knicks to the Indiana Pacers and Tyrese Halliburton's. Let's get this shit started, Flea. I'm sick, man.
We live.
Big Flea. Never the little one. The biggest show. I'm here. I'm going to show up. Answer the tough questions.
AllBall was in the building. He was in the game. He's going to tell us how that shit went, how it felt inside the building. Let's get this shit started. You know how we do, man. This is the reason for the show. That's why we call it Knicks Rehab. Y'all know what this is.
Knicks Rehab.
Knicks Rehab, yo. Knicks Rehab.
I know everybody's pissed. I'm mad. I'm sick. We gonna get this off on the right individuals. I might surprise Flea. 138-135 loss by the Knicks to the Indiana Pacers in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. 30 points for Aaron Nesmith, who had 6 3-pointers in the fourth quarter to bring the Pacers back. He was 8 for 9 from 3 in the game in total. I'm trying to see if he had anything in the overtime. Nesmith scored. He didn't even score in the overtime. He went bananas. He had 20 points in that fourth quarter because he came in the fourth with 10 points. Jesus Christ. 31 for Tyrese Halliburton, 11 assists. He was getting switching and dishing to Nesmith. 10 rebounds for Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin with a crazy double pump dunk, and he got fouled. Luckily, we didn't get called for that, and we gave us a chance for Brunson to tie the game in overtime. He didn't show up. Captain Clunch was Captain Crunch tonight. Horrible. 10 points for McConnell off the bench. He's disgusting. I hate watching him. Aaron Nesmith had 5 fouls since I think the third or early in the fourth quarter. 5 fouls for Nimhard, by the way, too. 16 points for OG Anunoby. He came on late in the fourth quarter. I believe he scored 8 points. He started hitting threes, and he just came back. He looks like he's injured. He had 3 blocks, 3 steals, an amazing block against, I think it was Nesmith in the corner, or TJ McConnell in the corner. 35 points for Karl Anthony Towns. It was a good game, but he was up and down to me. 35 and 12, double-double. 8 and 13 for Josh Hart. 7 assists. 16 points for Mikal Bridges. He played a decent game. 5 assists, 6 rebounds. 43 points for Jalen Brunson. 5 assists. 15 to 25 from the field. 1 for 6 from 3, and obviously that last 3-pointer airballed it. 12 or 14 from the free throw line. He airballed the last 3-point attempt in the double overtime. Karl Anthony Towns came up short on that 3-pointer. He was 4 of 8 from the 3-point range. I'll get to your plus minus, Flea. I know you love that. Minus 12 for OG. Minus 15 for Mikal Bridges. Minus 8 for Jalen Brunson. Deuce McBride, plus 12. Campaign, plus 5. Mitchell Robinson ended up at 0. Plus 9 for Karl Anthony Towns, by the way. I haven't been this pissed in a long time, Flea. What's your reaction to this game? I'm looking at the comments, trying to see if we, show the ladies some love. Definitely want to disrespect nobody. I don't see him in the building yet. I'll scroll through. I'll let you know. Lee, what's your reaction to this? Yeah, choke job, Sincere. Definitely, man. Definitely.
Yeah, this is extremely fucking disappointing, man. That was bad. That can't get anywhere. You can't end a game any worse than that on both ends of the basketball court. First of all, there's no reason that we should have been in the position that we were in. To end up in a game in overtime, game one, where you were up 14 with 2.5 minutes to go, to finish the way we finished, it was just the lack of execution, lack of heart, just lack of everything that I thought we already had, right? Like, they teed this up. This is why people make fun of the Knicks. This is why we've always been that running joke, and why people always talk about the level of disappointment that they put on their fans. These type of moments right here, right? You up 14 with your best player off the floor. You going on a hell of a run. You getting stops. Everybody's touching it. Everybody's putting the ball in the basket. You get into a position to close them out. Close them out. Get your guys some rest. Put game one under your belt, and let's move on to game two. And, like, you absolutely shit the bed. This is the type of loss that hurts, right? If the Knicks are mentally tough, they're going to take this and move on from it, and this won't even have no remnants if they are mentally tough. A mentally weak team, this will hurt. They'll limp and crawl through the rest of this series. I don't know how tough we are. We haven't played from behind all playoffs long. We've won game one in both series that we've played thus far. We're down 0-1 right now. How are we going to respond? How long is this going to last on us? This shit hurts. Pause. The way this shit tastes, pause. Call it what you want, niggas. Whoever's why, y'all know this is not good. Everything about it was movie-esque. Reggie Miller calling the game. Draymond Green, a part of the TNT crew. All of that energy. 2.5 minutes to go. We up double figures, and they climb back off of threes. Just lack of execution, lack of focus, man. 6 threes down the stretch from Aaron Nesmith is unacceptable. I was calling him a bum all fucking game long. All game long. I was like, get this bum out of here. He's a fucking bum. Get him out of here, Brunson. When he got into that shit at the beginning of the game with Brunson, I was like, Brunson is going to kick his ass for the rest of the game. And what did he start to do? Kick his ass for the rest of the game. Unacceptable, man. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Y'all can have at it with the passing blame to this person, that person, this person, that person. Everybody a part of this ball club watched this lead dwindle down and did nothing about it. Tough shot after tough shot after tough shot that dude made, and it meant nothing to us. 1,000% OG. That's what killed us right there. Cat missed free throws. OG missed free throws. Brunson missed free throws. Bridges missed free throws. Hart missed free throws. Everybody missed free throws down the stretch. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. I'm very, very curious to see if we got the fucking balls to move on from this game. To just flat out move on from this game. It's Wednesday. They're going to be dog walking y'all for the next 48 hours. And the Knicks flat out earned it with this one. This is the reason they say the things that they say about us, Fabian. For these moments right here. These are the moments that they talk about. Why native New Yorkers can't be Knicks fans. Because of moments like this. I can't be a part of this shit. Look at that shit. Who does that? TB, we're gonna give you the right love in a second, baby. This is different right here. This is different right here. Nah, Ray, we got shit to figure out, baby. I don't care what we did first, second round. We got shit to figure out. These guys are gonna get up and down. These dudes are not scared of us. They are coming at us. They don't give a damn what the score is. They with the shits. Our legs look tired towards the end of the game. I said it out loud. Are we going to be able to keep up with this pace for the entire series? Unacceptable, man. Up 14, up 16. With 90 seconds to go, 2 minutes left, whatever it was. Nah. Nope. And I'm really speechless. But you know, there's so many things that we could break down in terms of this game. So many things. The hero ball by Brunson down the stretch. I didn't like that. I didn't like how he looked down the stretch of this game. He was hunting for the fouls. I didn't like that. Play. We got to get good possessions. We got to get good shots. There's so many factors. The free throws. The just lapses in IQ on what we doing out there. Is everybody on the same page? They just hit 6 fucking threes in a row. Are we all on the same page? Do we understand the moment? The city is on our back right now. The energy is up across New York City. Shit, across the world, really. It's popping up everywhere. I'm seeing everywhere. I'm down here in Houston, bro. Everywhere I go. There's Knicks fans popping up everywhere. I'm looking on Instagram. I'm looking on Twitter. I'm looking all over the socials. The people are loving the Knicks right now. But they goof at us and laugh at us for shit like this. This is a meltdown. That's a choke job. That shit that he did, Halliburton, that shit that he did, they earned that. They earned that. Now coming in with the Timbs and the oversized fitted on, it looks like it's love now. Now there's a 30 for 30 with this bullshit ass game. In 30 years, in 25 years, they're gonna be talking about this game. They don't get it, man. We think they understand the moment, but then they do shit like this, and then you really understand. I don't know if they understand the moment. Tonight, they didn't understand the moment. The entire team. You got it, Ray. I'm cool. I'm cool.
I think obviously being up 17 and just BX Pack, appreciate that. Thank you for your $9.99. I ain't got
BX Pack.
Yeah, Alan Hahn just put it perfectly. The Knicks played 45 minutes in a 48-minute game. We were up 17. Brunson was on the bench. He comes in with 5 minutes to go, and then Neesmith comes in along with him. And I guess to Tibbs' credit, he did the same thing in the second quarter. This is what I'm upset about.
Leave him out the game.
Leave him out.
Leave him out the game. We went on a run without him.
Yeah. 2 runs. You were up 10-1 run, and we could have been up 20 in the second quarter if OG was on point. He was having a bad first half, horrible first 3 quarters. And then in that fourth quarter, Tibbs thought he could just put in Brunson for what? It's the same shit I seen in baseball and football. These coaches with the old school mentality want this superstitious victory. It ain't time for all that, man. And it's not. Mitchell Robinson was flat out dominating once again.
And he took him out. I said it out loud. I said, damn, why did he take him out? Why did you take him out?
For what reason?
I was like, why did he take him out?
Miles Turner, another foul. As soon as he comes to the game, they got to foul him. Slow the game down. Now, remember what I always say, free throws are unspoken timeouts. That's what free throws are. Yo, all right, get back on defense. On this end, you could draw plays during free throw, and Mitchell Robinson is getting you a bunch of those. And then forget the free throws. Forget my stupid ass conspiracy theories. We talking about Mitchell Robinson just bogarting these dudes, flat out bullying everybody. There was nothing they could do about him. Cat was frustrating the first half of me. He just was. He had a stupid foul against, I don't know who that was that was driving in the basket. All ball in the building.
All ball, suckers. All I'm going to say is this. You have to flee, Fabian, my brothers.
My brother,
All I'm
OG.
going to say is this before this train comes. You have to know your personnel. You have to know the game. We was terrible at the free throw line. We up 3. OG foul. My man lock up. And just if they make the 3, they make it. But we foul. They hit 2 free throws. Now we up 1. They foul us. We miss 1 free throw. Now we only up 2. My point is, play some fucking defense. That was a bad time to play that foul them the way you don't let them get up the shot because we wasn't great from the free throw line tonight. Lee, you 100% correct. You cannot do that. Bro, and I miss my train. I'm at a loss for words, bro. Up 17, less than 7 minutes left. That and the missed free throws lost that game tonight. But once again, up 3, seconds left. Naismith gets the ball, OG fouls him. I'm yelling, don't foul him, play D. Why? Because it's not guaranteed we're going to go knock down 2 free throws. And what happened? Naismith knocked down 2 free throws. We go to the free throw line. We miss 1 and make 1. So now if we make both, we up 3. Halliburton shot is a 2. We go home.
We shouldn't even be up 3 with 2 minutes left in a game that we were up 17. Now how do you get into a position where you have to play chess when you've been playing a bullshit game of checkers? We beat them at their game today. We said, fuck it. Y'all gonna play fast all game. We're gonna do the same shit too. And we put up 130 points tonight. And at the end, we couldn't fuck with them.
I'm getting out of here before I go. Flea, we up 17, less than 7 minutes left. Couldn't get 1 stop. 1 stop and the game is over. We couldn't get 1 stop.
Not 1 fucking stop. It makes 0 sense.
I'll see y'all in a bit.
Yep, get home safe.
I'm wondering how AllBall's internet service is better at the train station than at in the crib. It shouldn't even got.
I needed that, man.
It shouldn't even got to a position like you said where it goes into a chess match.
Absolutely not.
The game was already over. The game that was the chess match. Just leave Brunson on the. Why did you need him on the floor? For what reason? Why wasn't Mitch in the game to end the game? That was the sub you make. And he subbed out Mitch at a certain point in the 4th quarter. Then it had to put him back in.
I thought it was also, I mean, and I'll be honest, I shitted on this dude the entire 48 minutes of the game. Like, he's a bum. Kill him, Brunson. But I'm gonna be honest with you. That's a shooting display right there. I believe he was top 10. Because he's hit all these shots. I was like, well, let me look. What did he shoot this season? He was a hell of a shooter this season. He hit a lot of shots, hit a lot of 3. He was a hell of a shooter from 3 this season. Now, don't get me wrong. We couldn't defend the 3 all season long. And in a big game, Eastern Conference Finals, game 1, where we're up 17, and we have to defend the 3 down the stretch, we couldn't do it. We couldn't do it. We could call how, you know, and there'll be talks about Halliburton's shot was lucky, it bounced up and just dropped in and all that type of shit. At the end of the day, that shot should have just counted, and that should have put them down by 13 or some dumb shit. We should not have been in a position where we were in a 1 to 2 possession game. We shouldn't have been there.
He almost won the game with that shit. The hell are we talking about?
Had he not been behind the line, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
had he not been behind the line, that would have been game.
Just the Mitchell Robinson Deuce lineups were better tonight for them. Like you said, they can play that pace because they were sharing the ball. And again, going back to our argument, game 2 against the Pistons, Brunson hogging the ball, that was my beef. If you're gonna play like this, hogging the ball, and everybody else is showing up, you can't do that. Now is the time I could get on you, Brunson. No, I don't care about your 48 points. I don't. You're hogging the ball. You stopping the whole flow of the offense, and you don't play defense. The whole shit is stagnant. So what you yelling at? You gonna yell at Tibbs to put you back in the game for what reason? For what reason? You don't play point guard like that today. That's not what you're doing. Halliburton plays point guard like that. Neesmith was hot, and what did he do? Give it up. Here you go. Killing us. 6 threes in like 3 minutes.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. He came in and totally messed up and took away from the momentum of how we were playing. It was almost like we were playing for him.
Exactly.
He got into foul trouble, got 5 fouls, and we're like, we got to finish the game off because the clutch player of the year is out of the game. He's out of the game. And now we have to finish the game and put this together collectively. So guess what? OG, a quick 7-0 run on his own. Oh, guess what? Karl Anthony Towns. Now we get into the rim, abusing our matchup. Oh, guess what? Deuce McBride flying around, blocking shots, doing everything he could. So many positive minutes from Deuce McBride tonight. Mitchell Robinson owning the paint on both ends of the floor. Owning the paint. The flow of the game was going well. This is not a knock on who he is as a player, but we're talking about situational things. And right now, we didn't need to bring him back into the game to fuck the flow up. And that's what he did. That's what he did. Bad shots, turning the basketball over. And then, like you said, and I have to highlight this, he doesn't guard.
And you know that
we are in the Eastern Conference Finals, right? He got a guard, man. He has to be some semblance of a guard. He has to guard, man.
And if he's not, and we see the opposite happening while he's on the bench, you leave them in there. The Pacers couldn't even score.
It's okay if we can finish the game. Thank God that we talk about our bench all this time, right? We talk about our bench. We talk about relying on guys and being able to get guys in there. And damn, Tibbs, you can't rely on your bench. If our guys is getting it done coming off the bench, and we could finish a playoff game with our guys coming off the pine, that says a lot about us and the development of who we are. Are we championship caliber where we could get a playoff game at a Deuce McBride? He's going to help us win a playoff game. He was doing that.
And Cat was finally starting to make them pay, but even his points, his play, it was better. He's still not asking for the ball like you're saying. And I have to start giving you props for that because you said, what do you want Tibbs to do if Cat is hiding behind his defender? What an amazing play in the first half when I learned a new term tonight when Cat set the pick, dives to the paint, and he flares to the corner. Thank you, Flea. And hits the 3 and taps. What's the bully's name over there? Johnson, whatever his name is.
James Johnson. Bloodsport. James Johnson.
Bloodsport?
Yeah.
Just an amazing play. See, these guys, they're learning how to audible. There was another play in the first half where Brunson was on the wing, the right wing. Cat was at the top of the key. He told him, "Yo, move over, get to the paint so you can give me space. I'm across to the free throw line and McConnell fouls me. They can't fucking stop me, bro." So you guys are telling me that you can audible mid game. You don't have to listen to Tibbs because you know exactly what to do. You know where you should be at. Bridges had a decent first half also. He had putting the ball on the floor, getting to the basket, finishing with reverses. The fourth quarter was amazing because we were just up for most of the game. It felt like we were up the whole game. It felt like they couldn't stop us. It did feel like they couldn't stop Brunson, but more importantly, they couldn't stop Cat, and they couldn't stop anything that we had going against them. And what's even worse was that Halliburton and everybody was slowed down. And the first half of the game, all I said was, yo, they have no scoring playmaking. They cannot play make on the scoring. It's only Halliburton. It's only Halliburton. And then it made it even worse in that second quarter where our defense stepped up so much, it locked them down. And they were so frustrated.
They were snuffing Halliburton out in the end of that second quarter going in the early third quarter. They were starting to snuff him out a little bit.
This is Tibbs and Brunson, bro. Brunson's supposed to – at what point do you say, nah, don't put me back in? We got this, bro. We up 17. Let's go up 30. At what, like, Flea, you got to talk to me. You got to talk to me. At what point as a player does the ego not go, I want the front page tomorrow? That's why Halliburton's on here with the choke job. And Brunson looking stupid on our thumbnail. That's all. At some point, I be shitting on Cat. I shit on everybody. Brunson, this is the IQ we're talking about. We keep saying Tibbs don't have a feel for the game. How come you don't have a feel for the game? How come you don't have a feel for the game? How come you don't know? You know what? We sharing the ball, and this thing is working right now. I don't need to go ball hog. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. You ruined all the rhythm tonight. I don't care about your 40 whatever points. I don't. It was horrible because you know what? You airballed the last 3-point shot.
Down the stretch, I didn't like him. He was very, very poor down the stretch. Executing, getting good shots, making good decisions, just being sound. That it was very uncharacteristic of Jalen Brunson tonight down the stretch of the game. And I'm sure he has to take a look at how he was down the stretch of this game. Fuck the 40. Because that's all I've been hearing. All I've been hearing is Jalen Brunson is the best Knick ever. That's all I've been hearing for the last 3 days since we got Boston out of here. Right? And I hope the people that see this and hear this, that I want to see and hear this. I'm talking to you. Yes. All I've been hearing is Jalen Brunson is the best fucking Knick ever. Now, respectfully, I love the fact that he's our point guard and he's been doing what he's been doing for the last 3 years. But 3 years for me ain't enough to be the best Knick ever. We ain't done shit yet. We done just about what we've been doing. And that's ain't winning championships. So let's pump the brakes and let's finish the job. What my guy Bean said, job's not done.
Job ain't started.
Job's not done. What the fuck we talking about, man? All I keep hearing is this energy, man. They embodying this thing. See, here's the thing, Fabian. They embodying the city, right? Cat comes in, Dipset Cat, right? Bodega Cat. Bridges is from, he was in Brooklyn, now he's in New York City. Everybody's embodying the city, right? So you got to understand what the history is, right? I'm sure y'all have done y'all homework. I'm sure y'all know what this thing looks like. I'm sure you know that we have a rivalry with the Indiana Pacers. I'm sure you know that Reggie Miller is on national TV calling the game right now. I'm sure you know what type of moments have happened in the building that you fucking playing in right now, on the court that you playing in, right? If you a real hooper, right? Forget us. If you a hooper, you understand the platform and what's going on. You understand what you lining yourself up for. That little light-skinned motherfucker could not wait to go like this. Did you see that? He was thirsty. All because we just not handling business. You gotta understand the moment, Knickerbockers. God damn. Understand the moment. This was the moment right here.
And this is when AllBall always asks, yo, Halliburton, is he really that good? And I always said, bro, he has a great feel for the game since the moment I seen him on that court, because I don't watch college ball. I don't know what the hell school he went to. I don't know none of that stuff. Ohio State. Thank you.
Iowa State.
Iowa State. He has a great feel for the game. Great feel for the game. I've always loved that about him. I just love greatness. And this is not, we could call it a lucky shot. There was a lucky shot against Cleveland. Too many times he's showing up in crunch time. I thought Mitch played way too far back from him, by the way. They could have fouled him at the end of no, they couldn't because we were up 2. He played way too far from him because that's the exact same play Halliburton did, but at the other side of the top of the key against the Cavaliers. It was the same exact thing. He dove, faked the dive, and then dropped back to the 3-point line. Mikal didn't do as great on him as I thought he would. And you just got to credit Halliburton because he's trying to manipulate us at all times. They were down against Cleveland and came back. But this is to me was just Tibbs and Brunson. Cat's gonna be Cat. I just don't expect them to demand the ball, command the ball, none of that. I don't like Brunson bringing the ball up either. like this is if he's gonna get in that mold, the same thing I said before. Yo, Tibbs, make Hart and Bridges bring the ball up. He's gonna bring the ball up. If they go full court press, it might take him 6-7 seconds to go cross half court. He keeps thinking because Neesmith is getting physical with him, it starts activating the one-on-one shit. You just got to know your guy. You just have to know him. He gets hit, he gets bumped. He's getting riled up, and he's not giving the ball up in time. And the teammates got to know their man too. Brunson kept doing what we've hated the last 3 years in crunch time, dribble into double teams and dribble yourself into trouble by going by the half court line and the out of bounds line, and nobody's going to the ball. Cat, great play, catching the ball across half court with one hand and threw a bullet past to Josh Hart in the corner, saving them that one possession for Jalen Brunson. Just a hard. See, this is the thing when people talk and they just look at stats and they become super stand to people and they don't break the game down and are not honest about it. Brunson scored 40+ points and it was a horrible game.
Yeah, I didn't think it was an effective 40, right? I didn't think it was an effective 40 at all. We got 40 plus from him. We got 30 and 30 and 10 from our big and Cat and lost the game. So we're gonna be able to muster that up again in game 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because those are the type of games you're gonna need to beat this team. They're gonna score the ball, bro. And I think that's something people are not talking about too much. To win that series against Detroit, we had to muck it up a little bit. We had to play a little different style and unlock a style that we had no idea that we had. You've been calling us soft all season long, Fabian. We're not the toughest team like we was last year. I think that Detroit series kind of showed you something different about who we are, right? Then we get into the Boston series, and now this is the big brother, little brother type shit. Like we don't even stand a chance against y'all. And we walk y'all down the first 2 games. Send a message. Now we somewhere we ain't never been ever been, right? In a while. We happy to be here. We just happy to be. Let me know, fellas. Are we just happy to be here? The city love us again. We just here. But we about to let the Pacers sweep us? Like what we do? Like what are we doing?
Cat and Brunson at the podium. You gotta do a better job of finding Cat, is what he said. Bro, we heard how many times you gonna tell us that, Brunson?
And that's
go watch the other guy on the other side of the court who you can't check, by the way. Why don't you go to Halliburton? They switch, they throwing a switch at you, they're setting the pick, they switch. Take that match, like Flea had said earlier, take that matchup. That's the best matchup you could take. You can't guard them hard than these dudes. They stronger than you. You fall for everything. You fall for pump fakes. Why can't you go Halliburton? You small. Stay in front of him. Make him try to do a dance.
Halliburton made Karl Anthony Towns do a 360. And it wasn't a beep, beep, beep. It wasn't a 20. It was a simple, he made him turn around. Like our guys who are our best players have to be better defensively. We have to be, but we have to challenge ourselves. We are in the rounds where the teams that are going to get the stops are the teams that are going to win ball games. They shut the water off on Minnesota last night. They said, oh, Julius Randle, you're going to kill us 20 points in the first half? Oh, this 23-year-old freak athlete of a two-guard that they got? No, y'all are not. Hell no. And the best defensive team in the league shut the water off in the second half and thumped them. We got to lock in defensively from start to finish. We are in the rounds where that matters. You can't piss away series. I mean, you can't piss away games. This is pissed away. Now we playing from behind. When was the last time the Knicks played from behind in a series of recent memory with this iteration of Jalen Brunson and Tom Thibodeau? I'm just asking because I don't know. Have we ever played from behind? In the Miami series a couple seasons ago, were we behind?
I want to say we were behind 3-2. We lost in 6 games.
We lost in 6, but I want to know what, like, of recent memory with this current team of, you know, the Brunsons and things like that.
That was such a great question. Obviously, this year we weren't behind. We lost game 7. We lost back-to-back games, right? 6 and 7 against the Pacers last year.
Yeah, because we won first two games.
Right. We lost 6 and 7. And then the season before, 22-23 season, we lost to the Heat 4-2.
Go to that. Let me see.
Yeah, the Heat were up. Knicks win. Yeah, the Heat were up because we lost 4-2, and it was
who won the first game? I can't see.
I'm sorry, the Heat won. They were up 1-0. We tied it.
So that's So that's what I'm referring to.
Right.
So, okay.
And we had home court advantage. Same scenario, basically. We were the 5 seed. They were the 8 seed. You know, slightly different in terms of that. Great question. And that was another game where I felt like Thibodeau blew because Jimmy Butler was hurt on one foot, one leg, and he didn't take advantage of it. Yeah. In this game, again, both teams are healthy. You felt like we shot too many 3-pointers in the first half, though.
I remember you saying that. I certainly did. I thought we put a ton of threes up in the first half. Unwarranted threes, uncharacteristic threes, right? We shoot the 3-point shot, but not ad nauseum. I thought we took a lot in the first half.
We shot 8 of 19, by the way, in the first
half.
Yeah,
that's close to 23s. What I wonder what we shoot on average per game.
Probably 33, 30
per game. About 33s a game.
How many per? I'll say 36.
Like per game. What was the Knicks per game average for threes attempted?
I would guess 34, 35.
Well, nonetheless, in the first half, I felt like
34
a game. So we shot well over half
of that
in the first half.
But again, that pace with the Pacers, you know,
I mean, it plays a part, man. It plays a part. Are we gonna be able to sustain that? Because we sustained it, and it's a great, like, we could tell Alan Hahn to shut the hell up, but it's a valid point. We were able to play a complete game with ups and downs, mistakes, non-mistakes. Because think about this. Let me get back to Alan Hahn's point in a minute. But think about this, Fabian. At one point, they had 16 points off of our turnovers. So every time they turned us over, they were scoring the ball. That's unacceptable, man. Unacceptable. Mitch is creating way too many more opportunities for us to piss it away on turning the basketball over. This dude is getting 4 offensive rebounds a game and then 3 to 4 tap outs. So that's another 4 possessions. So we're talking about if we're doing 8 extra possessions from Mitch doing what he does. For us to piss it away, turning the ball over, and then giving up a basket off a turnover. So like he said, Allen playing 45 minutes out of a 48-minute game is a fact. Niggas, are they gonna be able to run with this team? This team likes to get up and down. How do we slow the pace? How do we muck the game up a little bit?
I think that answer was just in the second quarter, and just hell of a game. We threw Deuce McBride's game away. Hell of a game from Deuce McBride. He was a plus minus in the first half. He was a plus 10, plus 7 for Josh Hart. That was the first half. He just played amazing. I think Mitchell Robinson ended up having a -6 in the second quarter, -4, which is kind of weird. But it's just the fact that he just got everybody a foul. Brunson ended up being a +1 in that second quarter. I just, not that you can't bring him back, because it would have been weird to just see him shut down. But it's not. If you go into the second quarter up 15, just because Brunson's on the bench, you just ride with that. Brunson's gonna have to eat that. There's no way you sitting there. You already turned down $100 million. This is a game that exemplifies that emotion from y'all. You wanted the front page, bro. You wanted to be on the front page of this win. You did.
But now look what it's gonna be. It's gonna be choke on the post. It's gonna be on the news. It's gonna be on the news day. ESPN is gonna lead with it in the morning. Every news is gonna lead with it. Everybody is. So they just served it up. They just served it up to be clowned and joked. All of the work that we'd have put in to do this on the national stage. That's embarrassing. Do you see how quiet Madison Square Garden got, bro? Did you peep that? Forget about, we was talking about the energy in there. OG is in there. OG is in there. So he can attest to really what the energy is like, what the feeling is like being in there. We can only go for what we want. Quiet like church mice in there, bro.
But my biggest problem
is nigga fought. It's wild.
my biggest problem with that is it's the same thing with Boston.
No, hold on. Let me answer the people real quick, Fabian. I'm sorry. But I care because we've worked hard enough to get positive coverage. We're a good basketball team. We're in the Final Four. We're playing for an opportunity to play for the championship. So it's easy pickings is all I'm saying. Yeah, who cares? I know I'm rolling. It's Knickerbockers for life. But what I'm saying is this is what they feed off of. This is we low-hanging fruit. And we've done a damn good job, an exceptional job of doing what y'all saying, which is who cares, fuck everybody, and keep getting better and better. Now we're in the Eastern Conference Finals. We decide to get to the Eastern Conference Finals to shit the bed? No, it's time to take it up another notch, is what I'm saying. But now game one is going to be some goofy shit. That's my point.
At the end of the day, Flea just wants you to keep your eyes on the prize, baby. Bubba. Playoff basketball is here and it's heating up, and Prize Picks is the best place to get real money action while watching your favorite sports and getting the Knicks cooked on national TV. Thank you, Indiana. Bastards. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to receive a $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game.
Baby Bubba. OG voice.
Jesus Christ. There was something that was said that I'm trying to look at. All bandwagon fans in there. I mean, maybe they can use this as motivation. That was my problem. We can't keep using losing situations in the playoffs as motivation. You can't keep making these mistakes and looking for motivation in the playoffs. OKC ain't playing them games. Because you have to think about OKC. The Indiana is not better than us. I'm sure the Cleveland Cavaliers feel like, hey, if we were healthy, because that's what we said last year when we played Indiana, and they steal a game from us at Madison Square Garden when we're all healthy. What you laughing about, Flea?
Because Fish is the asshole. I love Fish, though. It's my guy. Gotta love Fish.
You can't. What's our excuse?
We ain't got one, man. We ain't got one.
We weren't healthy last year. I said it last season. There's a reason for that. The way that we're designed last season was just to get to the free throw on a driving kick, and I can't even say that anymore because we had them in the bag. Like, this was a decided beatdown in the fourth quarter. This was Flea. They looked outmatched with all their starters in the fourth quarter. Then all of a sudden, just the ghost of Reggie Miller while he's living just sprouted from that damn microphone.
There's no X's and O's to this. There ain't no going to the tape and saying, yo, you didn't screen here, ... You niggas didn't play with no heart when you saw them fighting back. When you saw them getting up off the mat, getting their second wind, you didn't stomp the light out. That's what happened. Ain't no X's and O's. We ain't got to watch no fucking tape. Fuck the tape. Come play the same way you played this game in game 2. Same way you played in game 2. Just finish the job. Because we had them. This game was over. This game was virtually over. If you're up 14 in your professional NBA team with 2.5 minutes to go, get some guys on the bench some love. Get them guys some butt. Get some guys some run, man. For real. Like, come on, what are we doing, man? Especially if you're a good team in the NBA. For Christ, you can't finish a game up 16, up 14 with 2.5. Unacceptable, man. Like I said, fuck the tape. Fuck the box score. They just took your heart at the end of the game. They said, nah, y'all niggas don't really like it. Y'all niggas don't really want that. Not really. I see a little chink in the armor.
How hard is it to tell your coach or to sit down in a room and say, yo, this is the lineup that works. Hey, yo, Jalen, if we hot, you're not coming back in the game. How hard is that to discuss the star not being on the court, Flea, for a player of a game with this magnitude?
I mean, I think that is all situational, bro. Like, because we get into this space when we start talking about that, and it gives the connotation behind it that Brunson is not good and Brunson is not the guy that we need on the court to win ball games. We need him on the court to win games. But if we're getting into a position where for a lot of the last couple games, he's been getting into foul trouble. So how do we rely on getting a Deuce McBride? How do we rely on those Mitchell Robinson, Deuce McBride, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, Karl Anthony Towns lineups, or flip-flop OG? How are we able to manufacture points when we're able to have you off the court? Because at some point, we got to be able to trust. We keep talking about this bench, developing your bench. That goes into Tibbs, right? He has a history of not being able to develop young guys, not being able to trust young guys. For the last 3 years, Deuce McBride has earned your trust, bro. He comes in, he defends his ass off. He's going to hit open shots. He's going to be where he's supposed to be. But if we are able to level the playing field or just stay above water and be able to be good, even be good. We were good in the minutes he was off the floor, Fabian. Good. If we're able to do that, rest you, right? It's the playoffs. You dinged up. Everybody dinged up. But you got to You can't, once the season's over, you're gonna rest that ankle. They're an up-tempo team. If we could get you on the bench and get you a breath until mid fourth quarter, let us roll. That's on Tibbs too, to understand what that looks like. Understand what you're getting right now. You're able to switch everything. You don't have to worry about hiding Brunson. They're not going to hunt him now. We're going to be able to manufacture a lot of points too, because we're going to push pace. I was surprised as hell Brunson threw Mitchell Robinson oop in the first. What was that? The first quarter or what was that, second quarter? I asked you, Fabian. I said, how many times have we seen that since Mitch has been healthy? Forget healthy. How many times have we seen that since they've been together as teammates?
Yeah, I think he saw Turner on the pick and roll initially the first time that Robinson dove to the basket and didn't throw him an alley, because we always ask him to throw an alley. And I always ask, who the hell can throw an alley-oop on his team? And then once Brian got in the game, Brunson he was confident to throw that alley-oop to Mitchell Robinson. And, of course, we never did it again in the game. What a coincidence. This was just, it's beyond sad. It's beyond depressing. Just sickening. I don't feel like this since I was fucking 12. I don't feel like this in 30 years. Literally 30 years, please. I haven't felt like this.
Right. I remember I was painting in the crib, the room, when Reggie Miller started going crazy. I remember it. Young kid in the room, painting my room, watching this nigga kill us on the box TV. It's the moment, man. It's the moment, man. And like I said, if people don't understand see, you can't take the good with the bad. You got to take everything that comes with this. The city on fire right now. Everybody is loving the Knicks right now. Like I said at the top of the show, everybody's loving the Knicks right now. So at the first inkling of a little crack in what we're doing right now, they're gonna up it. They're gonna up it. Are we mentally tough enough to say, all right, we're gonna go get game one? Yeah, East Blue Drew. We're gonna go get game one. Go get game two on Friday, and then move on from there. We have to destroy them on Friday.
Big Baby Sports is asking, how can the New York Knicks recover from this? I think Friday's game is a must-win. They play like we did for 3.5 quarters.
For sure.
Bench Brunson's ass if you have to when we up 17. Enough is like same thing with Cat. You got to send these guys messages. It ain't personal, man. This shit ain't personal. You taking this shit personal. What you turn on $100 million for, bro? You the face of the team, no matter what.
It's the playoffs.
You're gonna get credit no matter what. They're gonna be the Nike commercials. Everything is going up. They upped it, Flea. They're ready to up it, and of course, the fans show up who came off life support. They got their man Tatum off life support because I don't respect that your man's in the lab right now with that mask on his face, a defibrillator, whatever he got going on, a nebulizer.
That nigga gonna be all right.
Jason Tatum. No strays. Maybe Tibbs should have rested his starters when he was up 30 in the fourth versus Boston. Nigga
said, this is our karma for throwing garbage juice on.
Who said that?
I don't know. I seen somebody say that. That's our karma for throwing garbage juice. There was juice that came out of that first bag. There was bad garbage juice that came out that bag. Oh,
somebody got to hit Halliburton with a garbage bag, or even Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller be chilling in Central Park, by the way. When he comes to New York,
he got the full scheme, man. He got the full shiesty on. He
doesn't. He was on it with his shades on. People like, hey, Reggie Miller. He's like, yeah, how you doing, man? Great times.
Oh, Last time I saw him, he had the full shiesty on with the face so nobody could see him. That's what he said. But
nah,
okay,
he had the shades on. He put that on. Listen, you gotta scare the wits out of him. He done came over here to New York with the bad juju. He put a curse on us, put a hex on us. Oh, of course.
Sugar Man.
Of course.
You know they pop up when they want to see us hurt. You know they pop up.
They're like, yo, y'all all right?
Yeah, y'all all right over there?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Niggas is all right, man. Niggas is all right, man.
I'm telling you, get that garbage juice on Reggie next, man. Garbage juice was wild. Would have been in Central Bookings. You listen.
I'm telling you, they did something dirty.
Then
they tried to strip him. They was trying to take the jersey off him. Anybody else seen the other angle? They was trying to take the jersey off the nigga, man. They was wilding him out. The Knicks
should have done that to the real Halliburton tonight.
Yeah,
like this was. Come on, man. Awful. What I meant. It ain't about what you missed. What about Brunson missed? Air ball 3-point shot. Sugar Man to take us to double overtime.
You missing the Eastern Conference Finals with your Cavaliers. That's what you missing.
Right.
Sugar Man. Fuck out of here.
Jesus.
Nah,
Christ.
that's our guy, man. We fuck with Sugar Man, yo.
I don't know if AllBall's gonna make it. We already an hour in, and it's fucking late. Exactly. You dirty mother.
Sugar Man, my God.
Those strays, you should have been in the ER there with the. Listen, I don't know how brave you guys are trying to get jumped with an entire crowd. Who AllBall? Where at? Hopefully he makes it home safely. I don't think they play. I don't even think Indiana played so well for 3.5. Like there was nothing I saw. If I'm an Indiana fan, I'm scared to death. I don't know if you could really win this series. Oh, really? Sugarman, happy birthday, my brother.
Happy birthday. Salute, bro. Word.
What that make him? Is it Taurus?
I think it's borderline right now. Yeah, like Taurus.
I don't even know what that means. I just like to guess. That used to be my conversation. You know, that's the ill conversation starter.
Anybody that bases who they are off their zodiac sign, stay the hell away from me.
Oh, Gemini. Oh, Gemini makes a lot of sense, Sugar Man. 50. Oh man, God bless, bro.
Oh, God bless, man. Word. Big 5-0.
Come on, man. Was they a silver anniversary?
That's big stuff right there. Pause.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Word.
50 trips around the sun, man. Congrats. Hope you celebrated right. I know you in LA, so you got a couple more hours left.
Yeah, up it.
We're done over here with our day. It's 12:22 in the morning. But I'm not rebounding defensively. I didn't think Flea, I wasn't terrified of the Pacers throughout the whole game. It was just, what the hell? Do you see anything that the Pacers are going to look at and try to exploit against us? Besides Brunson, besides Brunson's defense.
I just think that they, if you're a Pacers player, you think that down the stretch we're gonna fold. I saw Paul Pierce say earlier today that down the stretch, when stuff gets tough, the Knicks are gonna fold. And at no point during the season did I feel the Knicks showed any semblance of folding down the stretch. They did not. They stepped to the occasion at all times. So it's like, why would you think that now we're here, we're gonna fold? And sure enough, these Knicks, they folded.
Yeah.
Completely folded. And so, it's we got to turn the page quick, right? We have to turn the page quick. Take what we want out of this series, but we got to turn the page quick, bro. Because if we dwell here, this could linger for the rest of the series and you know, be a deterrent from going on to the next series, from being able to win. So, game 2 must win for the New York Knicks.
Friday night.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, it's Friday night. I gotta get my cut earlier then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Memorial
supposed
Day
to go to
weekend.
supposed to go to the Met game on Saturday.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
big deal. Shout out to Sledge House Media. They got invited, bought some tickets. They're gonna how do you say that? Big up, you know, the veterans. Shout out to Eddie and Chris for Sledge House Media. We're gonna be on the field, apparently.
Oh, word?
Yeah. So
that's fire.
yeah. So
okay, I know you're gonna have a blast with that.
Yeah, hopefully I don't drink too much. But
yeah, let's not.
I see
let's act like an adult.
Yeah. I see Juan Soto's been cooling off lately, but we gotta step this up. But June 21st, Socastee High School, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We have Kenny Anderson's 2nd annual basketball showcase. That's June 22nd in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, at Socastee High School. We got Kenny Anderson's 2nd annual basketball showcase. AllBall TV, got Flea, AllBall, myself, of course, will be in the building. Fish said he's showing up because we in the South. We dropping below the Mason-Dixon line. And Flea's, pulling up a little bit closer to home. But June 21st, Socastee High School in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Kenny Anderson's 2nd annual basketball showcase. Click all our links in the chat in the description. If you can support, we got the AllBall TV, AllBallTV.com. Got some shirts up there for you. We got the Patreon is in there. Any way you can support, and if not, like, share, comment, subscribe. It's Knicks Rehab. We came back after a loss. I genuinely feel a lot better after venting with my guy, my brother Flea.
Real quick, tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 Central, we got Norfolk State University's head men's basketball coach, Robert Jones, tapping in with yours truly, Flea. All we live tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on AllBall TV channel. Great conversation ahead with my guy, Coach Jones. So tapping them all. We're gonna have a blast with rapping with Coach Jones.
You know what that is. When you live, you always gotta hit him with
the big Flea, never the little, the biggest.
Coach Jones. Shout out to my classmate.
Oh, big shout out to King's Speech. Okay, that's dope.
That's Coach Jones's classmate?
Coach Jones is from Queens.
So but it's King's Speech's classmates.
I'm guessing.
Wow.
That's pretty dope.
That's crazy. Look, he said Raw, he was going crazy.
Yeah, Raw, yeah.
Robert Paulson said, thank you, Robert Paulson, for your $7.99.
99.
P says all super chat money today will go to AllBall's bail. Free AllBall. Simple and plain.
Oh man, gotta leave it to RP, man. RP is the greatest.
He be flaming me so much on Twitter. I'm just like, yo, RP, what the fuck did I do to you, man? He was sending me all kind of gifts. I'm like, what? My pops Alma, he was on the football team that picked their colors late 60s. Free AllBall.
That's fire. That's fire. That's fire, Michael James.
Everybody's throwing the free AllBall in the chat. Yo, y'all wilding, man. Don't wish that on anybody, man.
Turbo.
Queens is in the building. Jesus Christ. Queens is definitely in the building. And
you know that.
The Garden is not. Do we have to watch Flea's podcast? And can I call in sick with Knicks itis?
You know what? You know why Fish got all this smoke? You know why?
Why?
I'm gonna say it every time because I'm gonna shame Fish every time he does that. Because Fish know he owes us a conversation. Us meaning a sit down with Flea. He know he owed me a conversation. We had fun all these years. Fish got stories and things that he needs to tell the world. that I need to bring up. He don't want to sit aside. I'm gonna shame him every time. He gonna call me in a few and gonna curse me out. But that's all right. That's my guy. Big Fish.
Fish is fishy. Yeah. Y'all look crazy. I think, should I start ending the show with the
Knicks Rehab.
You don't like that, Flea?
Hell, man. Get us out of here, man.
I'm trying to, but I'm asking you, should I end it with the Knicks Rehab drop?
Yeah, Knicks Rehab.
Okay, well, I did that. Jesus Christ.
We gotta talk, man. Let me talk money, man. The nigga said my money's short.
Wow. Yo, Fish, aren't you a little too old for NIL money?
Fish said that's back pay. Fish said that's back pay.
We want retroactive NIL money.
So do I. Bucket. I need that.
So Chris Webber should give back all his money to Michigan. If we go on.
Yo, this is Knicks Rehab, y'all. It was gonna say, yo, tap it tomorrow. All we live, Knicks Coach Joe. We'll be here tomorrow.
Come on, man.
Knicks Rehab.
Knicks Rehab, y'all.
Yo, man. Tomorrow night, 7:30. Tap in AllBall TV. Flea, we gotta hook up your thing on here too, because it should be streaming on your network as well, your channel as well. The hell.
Heard you.
What's up with Sam? What you talking about on the Lancey? Yo, tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. sharp. That's Eastern time. With Coach Jones and the next guest on All We Live Flea. If you ain't tuned into tap into an All We Live Flea interview, you don't even know what the hell you missing. Everybody else, let's get this clear. I haven't seen a former basketball player interview other basketball players and feel like I'm watching Oprah. I haven't seen that. I see all of them always glazing each other like nobody understands the game like us because we play basketball. I don't even know Flea played basketball. It just feels like Good Morning America up there at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Are you kidding me? AllBall TV. You know what we do up here, the crazy hype machine. And then bum-ass Knicks hyped us to the fucking worst loss I've felt in 30 years. God damn.
In a long time, man. I'm trying to stay away. I've been on here for about an hour. He said, I know what I'm missing. He said, I know what I'm missing. Nothing. Please, the alpha there. I love it, RP. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. You know I love a good one, man. That's good.
Oh, I guess Business Book was in the building for the loss tonight, man. Stay positive. Thank you, Turbo. Remember the Liberty was down 0-1 in what was it, the finals last year? Let's just get this damn win, y'all. What Flea said is no words. Just play ball. Enough is enough. 7:30 tomorrow. Tap in. All We Live Flea with Coach Jones. And after post game, what is it? Maybe 10:30 at night on Friday. Knicks Rehab, y'all. Come on, man. Do you like my profile pic? Can you see it?
Yes.
Y'all look crazy. Have a good night. AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.